Alright, as most of y'all know, today is UFC Freedom 250, and I'm going to be running some predictions, because why not? So, let's all be honest. Let's just start off right here. Lopez versus Garcia. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to keep it $150. Diego Lopez is winning this 100%. If not by KO, maybe sub, TKO or sub. I'm going to put it in as TKO. I suck at drawing. You guys know what I mean. TKO. All right. Bo Nickel versus Kyle Dawkins, sorry. Come on. Give it to Bo Nickel every day of the week. Bo Nickel every day of the week. The wrestling is going to be too much for him. The power is going to be too much for him. And Dawkins is just going to get humiliated. Now, Rufy versus Chandler. I have faith in Michael Chandler, really. I just really have faith in Michael Chandler. I hope he wins because he's an American and you're on the White House lawn. I love Rufy. Rufy's a great fighter, really skilled. But I think Michael Chandler has been locked in. I've been seeing some videos from his training camp, and I'm going to go with Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler is going to pull this off. I can guarantee it. I think I believe he's an underdog. But we really have to put faith into these American guys. I mean, come on. Michael Chandler's huge for this weight class. He's taller. Rufy's a lot taller than Michael Chandler. And I'm sure he probably has the reach on Michael Chandler. But Michael Chandler has amazing wrestling. And I think he's going to show Rufy that. But he also has really good striking. So we'll see. The next one, the heavyweight bout. Josh Hokett, the Incredible Hulk, or Derek Lewis. And what I personally think, this is what I think, this is how I think the fight's going to go. It's going all 3 rounds. It's going to be an absolute war. By the 3rd round, maybe even the 2nd round, both guys are going to be gassed. And as long as Derek Lewis doesn't gas out, I have faith in Josh Hokett. But if we're going to be honest here, Josh Hokett's a prospect. He is a great prospect, and I have pretty big faith in him that he's going to win this fight. Derek Lewis, he's on the decline of his career, honestly. I think he's going to keep fighting, or this might be his last fight. The UFC might cut him. But who knows? Maybe the 6-pack rumor is true, because anytime he has a 6-pack, he ends up getting a first-round knockout. But that's just a superstition. But I think just based off of pure prospects, right, Josh Hokett's winning this. He has so much potential, and everybody's they're counting him out because of all of the trash talk. It's a gimmick. And that's just his way of getting into Derek Lewis's head. So, Josh Hokett, third round decision. O'Malley versus Zahabi. I mean, come on. Sean O'Malley. Come on. Let's be so for real right now. Sean O'Malley has reach, height, more power. And everybody's worried about the wrestling. Zahabi isn't a good wrestler. He sucks. He sucks at wrestling. Sean O'Malley can wrestle. He did pretty well against Petr Yan. I mean, he was going against guys like Marab, right? And he was getting mauled. I mean, he was getting back up, but he was still getting mauled. And who won it? Marab is literally a machine. His nickname is literally what he is. He is a machine, right? And Zahabi is averaging less than 1 takedown per 15 minutes, right? And he doesn't really have that much ground game. And he knows that it's not going to work on Sean O'Malley, and it's going to be a stand-up. It's most likely going to be a fully stand-up fight. And if it's a fully stand-up fight, Zahabi's going to try and rush in, and O'Malley's going to crack him. O'Malley's not going to... You know what I mean. O'Malley's going to get through the defense of Zahabi, and I mean, we saw what he did against Aljo. That is him being a pure sniper. He waited Aljo was rushing in, boom, right hand. And Zahabi has to be careful because O'Malley's small, but he has power. So I have O'Malley in this fight. Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane. Now, two international guys, right? But it's what DC said at the press conference. He said, I don't know why the American fans are cheering for Pereira. France gave us the Eiffel Tower. I mean, not the Eiffel Tower. God. The Statue of Liberty. So why aren't we cheering for Cyril Gane? He's got a point. But if we're going to be honest here, Alex Pereira's huge. Absolutely huge for the weight class. You know, because it's the White House guard. He's huge. Very big. But Pereira's humongous. Now, Gane weighed more than him at the weigh-ins. Gane looked a lot better than Pereira. Pereira looked like he was cutting weight. So I don't really know how this is going to go. But if I had to choose, it's going to be Pereira. Maybe late fight KO. I don't really know. But I'm going to go with Pereira. Yeah, I'll go with Pereira. Based off of pure striking, though. But we better be careful of some eye pokes. Because if this fight ends in a no contest on the White House lawn, I'm going to be mad. All right. The main event. Rocky versus, what's his name? Oh my goodness, why don't I remember his name? The Russian guy. I'm sorry. Someone please remind me in the comments. But Justin Gaethje versus the Rocky versus the Russian guy. This is literally the definition of this. And honestly, Topuria's been talking so much trash, right? Like, I mean, so much trash. He's going to get humbled. It's about time he gets humbled. We saw what happened to Conor McGregor. He's going to get humbled. Justin Gaethje has phenomenal wrestling, right? We saw what he did to Paddy Pimblett. Paddy Pimblett is literally a grappler, and he out-wrestled Paddy Pimblett. Justin Gaethje, Ilia Topuria has good wrestling, right? But he's not an NCAA All-American. Justin Gaethje is an NCAA All-American. And he can wrestle. His wrestling is amazing. And whenever his wrestling's been tested, which was in like one fight, it was against Khabib Nurmagomedov, the greatest, most dominant fighter of all time. And everyone's going to look bad against Khabib, no matter how good of a grappler you are. So, Khabib, you're going to do terrible against Khabib. Like, Khabib's the greatest. He's the most dominant champion ever. And Justin Gaethje, he has good wrestling. So, we don't have to worry about the wrestling. And Topuria doesn't want it to go to the ground. I think Topuria wants to stand with him. But that's going to be a mistake. Topuria likes to come through the middle. He doesn't really cut angles that much. He's going to get chopped down with leg kicks. And when people are coming through the middle, that's when Justin Gaethje is the most dangerous. Justin Gaethje could just hit him with something really bad. Crack him. Now, Topuria's got that power, though, so Justin Gaethje has to be really careful. But, Topuria really isn't fought a guy like Gaethje. Gaethje is a fucking dog. And when you're going against a guy like Gaethje, come on. Let's be so honest. So, this is my final prediction. It's going to be Justin Gaethje. He's going to pull off. He's just going to pull it off. I don't know how. It could be a bee stings Ilia Topuria. I really don't know how. Justin Gaethje by falling piano. Justin Gaethje by rolling thunder. That's how I hope he wins. No, I'm playing. But for real, Justin Gaethje's going to win. Maybe not a KO. It'd be amazing if it was a KO, to be honest. That is literally, be the greatest moment in sports history ever. On the biggest, greatest sports event ever. So I think Justin Gaethje has it. He's a massive underdog. He was a massive underdog against the number one prospect in the lightweight division, and he beat the hell out of him. So, these are my final predictions right here. Okay? Gaethje, Pereira, O'Malley, Hokett, Chandler, Nickel, and Diego Lopez.